Every worthy pursuit begins with energy and excitement. In the early days, motivation feels effortless. Progress comes quickly, and each small win reinforces the belief that we are moving in the right direction. But sooner or later, almost inevitably, the journey reaches a plateau. The progress slows, the novelty fades, doubt creeps in. It is at this point that many people turn back, not because the goal has lost its value, but because the inner fuel that once drove them forward has begun to run low. At this stage, an inner conflict often emerges. Your heart may still care deeply about the pursuit, reminding you why you started in the first place. Yet your head may raise objections. The effort feels too great, the results too uncertain, the cost too high. On one side are emotions, fatigue, fear, frustration. On the other is logic, calculations, probabilities, and rational justifications for stopping. The question becomes unavoidable. Who do you listen to? The truth is, there is no single permanent answer. Life does not reward blind emotional impulse, nor does it favor cold, detached reasoning alone. There are moments when logic must lead, when clear thinking, discipline, and structure are required to cut through emotional noise. And there are moments when emotion must take the wheel, when belief, passion, and conviction are needed to push beyond what logic alone would permit. Giving absolute authority to either side is a dangerous long term strategy. Emotion without logic can become reckless and unsustainable. Logic without emotion can drain meaning from the journey and strip it of vitality. Progress demands flexibility, the ability to sense which force is needed in a given moment and to consciously bring it forward. This balance is powerfully captured by Jocko Willing in his book Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. He writes, it takes both emotion and logic to reach your maximum potential, to really give everything you have, to go beyond your limits, because emotions and logic will both reach their limitations. And when one fails, you need to rely on the other. He goes further, offering practical wisdom. Fight weak emotions with the power of logic. Fight the weakness of logic with the power of emotion. When intrinsic motivation fades, this balance becomes the bridge that carries you forward. Logic reminds you why persistence still makes sense. Emotion reminds you why it still matters. Between the two, you find the strength to endure and the resolve to say with quiet determination, I don't stop.